Hi everyone, a long time no see. We have a different background because I officially finished my doll room, and I'm gonna actually have to do a doll room tour since I haven't done one on YouTube yet. I have done one on TikTok. So if you're interested, I do have a TikTok. I'll leave it in the description below. But I'm really excited because I have my Beetlejuice set. Now, I don't have the original Monster High Beetlejuice set. I do have the second set, and now I have the third set, which doesn't actually have Beetlejuice in it. It has the Magician's Assistant, and it also has Miss Argentina. Now, these two characters I loved from the original movie, especially Miss Argentina. I always thought she was really pretty. So I'm really excited to open this set. So let me grab a knife or a, whatchamacallit, this thing, box cutter opener thingy. Make sure I'm not showing my address. But I'm really excited for this set. One day I'll have the original set, but you know what? The original set goes for so much, and it's kind of frustrating being a collector of some sort because I feel like, you know, once thing sells out, it goes for triple the price, you know, double or sometimes triple the price and all that. And especially when it comes time for like a little bit older, you know, stuff like dolls from like 6 years ago and whatnot. It just really sucks how prices can jump. But I'm not in a rush to get them because I have a room full of dolls that I love, but this is like my special interest for sure. I love dolls so much. So hopefully one day I have them. But so we have a wider box. You tell the width of the cardboard box. Now there's rumors that, oh, and I have like a bunch of my crafting stuff in here as well, because I've been crafting in here. This doubles up as my crafting room as well. Trying to get this doll set out. Just give me 1 second. The anticipation. I already see the Beetlejuice logo sticking through, showing through the little wrapping paper. And the lighting situation in here, it will get a lot better. I gotta work on that. But, oh my goodness. Okay, so here's the Beetlejuice logo, the classic Beetlejuice logo right here. And then we have the no exit. This is the classic no exit area right here. And then we have Miss Argentina and the Magician's Assistant on the side. And on the front, we see both of their faces. And this is a different box layout from the other ones. Now, last year, and I think the year before, it was the pull-apart sleeves. This year, it looks like you're going to have to, like, pick it up. Because I believe the one that was like this last was the Night Before Christmas set. I believe it's like you had to like pick up the sleeve. So it looks like they went back to that style. Okay, so I have it out of the box now. It's a little snug, so just be careful with that. I did break a nail trying to take out the box. But here we have the Magician's Assistant on the side, and on the back of the box it has Miss Argentina and the Magician's Assistant's Afterlife Waiting Room reminders, and these are cute little Easter eggs or cute things from the first movie. So if you don't have an appointment, please take a number. A receptionist will be at your disservice in a few eons. And then it says, before getting comfortable, make sure you have the handbook of the recently deceased on your undead person. And the other stuff is just, you know, stuff from the movie as well. But on the other side of the box, we have Miss Argentina right here on the side. I love having the spine displayed on the shelf. I think it looks very nice. And on the front, we have the two dolls, and this is amazing to me. So I could be wrong, but this is the first set to have a furniture piece as far as a Monster High Skeletor. Now, I'm very excited for the future Skeletors because this is the first, and for me, collecting wise, to have a furniture piece. And I feel like Monster High, the designers for the Skeletors, have really been, you know, really putting their all into it. The only Skeletor I haven't bought myself is the Edward Scissorhands. Now, I did get a little bummed out that it wasn't a Manster, but you know, seeing some people's unboxing stuff, it actually didn't look as bad as the photos. But you know, I may get that in the future, but right now it's not on my list to get. But this is a really exciting piece to have because, like I said, for me, as far as I know, this is the first set to have a furniture piece, and I think they killed it. Like, come on, that's really cool that it includes a furniture piece. Now, the with the box is really, it's wider than a lot because it has like the couch in there and all that stuff, and it has a little step in there. You can see that. I like that. So they really did go all out with the background and the packaging and all that stuff. I really like that. The background differs a little bit because, you know, it has little things like the Monster High skull over here by the lamp. I don't know if you can see that or not. But let's go ahead and unbox this so we can take a closer look at the dolls. Okay, so on the bottom of the box we have the stand, and then we have the two ladies, and on the back we have the COA stating that this is a genuine product of Monster High. So we do have the dolls unboxed, and we do have the magician's assistant right here. Now this does remind me of Miss Corazon from the Filipino doll set. She is halved, and I can't remember what was hanging out. I think it was her spine or something like that, but she does have part of her spine hanging out, which cracks me up. Now this part grosses me out, but here you go. Here's the other half of her body, and she does connect. Here's Miss Argentina. I love her cape, her object heels. Like I said, it has that cute, classic, vintage, modern aesthetic from the older, like, Tim Burton films. So I love everything about these two dolls. And let's take a closer look at the doll set. Very excited. I can't wait to show you close-ups of this doll set. The background noise is rustling, by the way, if you hear anything. So just be careful when you try to connect her, because I did like almost snap it, but I just like how it's definitely a jagged edge from where she's been sawed in half. I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, this is what she looks like. Okay, so we have the two beauties here, Miss Argentina and Magician's Assistant. I'm going to take a closer look at the accessories and all that. Here we have the earrings and the cape. Love the screening. I love the design on the cape and skirt. Love the little phantoms and ghosts and all that. Object heels. We have the shark that ate the dad. There you go. Once again, I love the design on the heels itself and on the cape. Very vintage. And then we look on the other heel. We have Bob. I believe that's his name. No, it's not Bob. This is actually the shrunken head. Yeah, that's the shrunken head. I'm so sorry. I thought it was Bob. This is the shrunken head. That is really cool. He's in the waiting room as well. There you go. Once again, this is Miss Argentina. Love the hair. The bangs and everything. So pretty. Such a pretty doll. So now we have the magician's assistant. Love the hairdo. The screening is really, really nice on both of these dolls. Here's her earrings. The outfit. And the one hook that is on the couch does act like a stand for her. And she has the recently deceased, oops, the legs came down, falling down pamphlet, which also acts like a purse. And then here is her bracelet. Now here are her legs. That did just fall over because I moved it. But on the first heel we have the saw that sawed her in half, and then on the second heel we have a magician's hat. Now a lot of people have different opinions about the object heels. I personally love them. I think it's really fun and creative, so I don't mind them at all. But yeah, the couch is really cool. I love that the couch also acts like a stand for her. And like I said, if you do want to piece her together, she does connect. And on the couch, I just want to point out that they have the Monster High head as the buttons on the couch, which I like. But they did a really good job on this doll set. What do y'all think? But long time no see. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna record more and post more. I actually have several videos that I need to edit and post, but I'm kind of like, I don't know if it's worth posting or not because it's all from last year, but we'll see. I'll definitely post more on here, but I thought y'all would like this little video. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Let me know if you have any thoughts, questions on this doll set, and yeah, I'll talk to everyone later.